Hello, my name is Miles, and the type of healing that I work with is emotional trauma. So, for the last 10 years, I have been guiding people to heal their emotional trauma. And a lot of our emotions come from our parents, and it comes from their parents and all the way back up the ancestral line. So, I specialize in healing ancestral trauma. And through my three medically incurable health conditions that I was diagnosed with at 19, I tried many modalities for years. And when I was 21, I broke down and I gave up. And I experienced, all I can say is that it was like a remembrance where my mother put her hand out. She took me back into her childhood and showed me what happened to her as a child, showed me her trauma and the life events she had. Then I was brought into my grandmother's childhood and what happened to her, and I was brought up all the way into the lineage, and I seen the trauma passed down generation after generation, and I seen how the same life events happen and the same health conditions repeat themselves. Then I seen this little boy growing up with this trauma inside of him, and he started to experience the same life events and the same health conditions. And then I realized that that was me. And in that moment, I had an awakening to how all of this unprocessed emotion passes down in our nervous system. And so every night I started to dream about this, and I started to go into the past, and I started to express what was unexpressed. I started to feel those emotions that were trapped, and I started to notice my body change. And then I remember 6 weeks exactly after this moment, I went to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I remember that none of my health conditions, I used to have a prolapse of my colon, I used to have colitis, and these health conditions just disappeared. I remember staring at the mirror, and a voice comes and it said, "People will think this is a miracle, but this is normal, and you know exactly how to do it." And I remember having shivers up my spine, and I realized that I will spend the rest of my life guiding people into exactly what I just experienced. And so this method that I use is called inner constellations. So through all of that experience, I created this healing method. So if you want to experience this, please contact me below.